Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Rand. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
I am very well, thank you.
I am on a long, long trip. This is a really long flight
Yes, I
path.
see. I thought I'd take the tram. It's a little bit quicker, I believe, so I'll be on a very similar trip.
True. Just gotta get on your feet.
That's it.
It was the best
How
of
did
times. It was the blast of lands. Nice taters. Sorry, what,
how
what
did
were you saying?
I was just wondering how the Dark Shore, wherever you were, Duskwood was it? Sorry, did all those quests go okay?
Yeah, it was good. Um,
Yeah.
I uh, I wasn't able to get any of the elite quests done except the Bride of the Embalmer, but I did join a group to get that done. But
Nice.
Morvenfell and Morladim, I don't remember what chain quests lead to those kills, so I helped the group do them, but I didn't actually get any quest reward
Okay.
for that.
Sure. No near-death experiences or anything like that?
Well, I did go. You know those ogres that we fought.
Ah,
Uh,
yeah.
I did. I had two quests for that because the bronze tube
Yeah.
quest leads to one. And so I went in there at level 26 when they were level 29 and 30, so they were plus threes and plus fours.
Oh.
So it was a little sketchy, but Warlock OP, I was able to fear enemies around and not die. Got a little dicey once or twice, but
Oh God, you're a brave man.
I uh I take way too many risks
Mm.
because it's fun. So
True. Have
uh,
you done any questing in the wetlands yet?
I think I turned in one quest, but I haven't actually
Okay.
done anything. So I'm gonna just basically pick up every quest in this zone that I can.
Awesome. I
Uh,
think I've done most of the basic ones, but I've got all of the elite and the harder ones left as well. So we should definitely be able to. It would be good because there won't be the drop quests I shouldn't need, and the harder ones we'll definitely want to do together. So
okay. Vanilla was your favorite chicken song since it felt like the world was properly populated. In other expansions, the bulk
You
of the
need some
population
more?
were just in the new areas and the base world felt empty. Yeah,
I was once
agreed.
first mate on the Wave Mistress, ship of the line in the Kultiras Third Fleet,
I'm supposed to
the Doomed
buy this
Fleet.
guy a drink. Alright, it's
Doomed
probably
because its
take me a
last
couple minutes
voyage,
just
the
to pick
fleet
up
was
all these
attacked by
quests.
red dragons.
cool.
Dragons controlled by orcs.
Alright.
We didn't stand a chance against that dragon fire,
What
and our
drink
fleet
did
was
that guy
burned
want?
and sunk off this here coast. I'm the sole
Buy
survivor
him
of those
a,
poor
probably
vessels.
whatever the special thing is. Dwarven honeymead.
Pounds. I'll need a fresh drink if I'm to get a handle on this hangover and continue my tale. You've heard of the Green Warden?
There you
You're not
go.
looking for him, are you? Well, I say you're crazy if you are.
Okay,
But
there's
who am I
that
to keep a
quest.
fool from his death? If you are seeking that beast, then I hear he is in the marsh.
Was that an issue in
east of
later
the road
expansions?
where
As the
it
player
flows
base
to
moved to new areas,
Dunwood.
not enough new
He's
players started out in
lurking
the old
down
world?
near
Yeah, I'd say
Gunther,
that's pretty
and
normal.
worse.
And that's
leave
part of
your
the
money
reason
here.
Gunther, they did the
You won't
whole...
need it where you're going, and you don't want to chip old Greeny's
They did the
teeth
thing
on
where they made it, you could level
then it's the
anywhere.
I'm the
They
Oh,
basically adjusted the level of every zone, so you could level basically anywhere outside of the new zone is kind of how they started doing things in Battle of Azeroth, I think. Okay, let's see here. And there are a lot of quests in this zone. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff, I think. Do. Drop that guy. I drop all these stockade quests since I'm not gonna do those anytime soon. Cataclysm tried to revamp that, or remedy that by revamping Kalimdor into some kingdoms, yeah.
Captain Stoutfist has asked to speak with those willing to offer aid against these orcs. He is inside the
My
keep.
thought for why they did Cataclysm was, weren't they trying to make it so that you can use flying mounts and you didn't get to see all the empty backside of mountains and stuff? I thought that was another reason for Cataclysm.
Adventurer, Valstag briefed me on your past success
Okay,
with the Dragon War
that.
orcs at Dunalgaz. You're a person
What's
of
max
worth,
level
and I
for
have a
base WoW?
task for
Yeah,
you.
60.
The Dragonmore orc
Hardcore
clan
Classic,
are
when you hit 60, that's when you get an announcement and everybody on the server hears so-and-so reached level 60, yay! And at some point they like did a whole, like they condensed the levels down because numbers were getting really super crazy high at some point. I forget when they did that. Maybe Shadowlands or something. I feel like they did that at some point.
Dunmoder has fallen to the Dark Iron Dwarves! My wounds are grave, adventurer. Most of the regiment was killed. The Dark Iron thugs attacked us before we could regroup from the Thandol Span ambush. Our leader, Longbraid, sounded the retreat horn. As we left the...
I think I might try out my Incubus pet this time if you're cool with that, since many of these quests might actually be kind of low level too.
Yeah, let's experiment. It's fine.
I think they'll do more damage, so we'll probably kill stuff quicker.
Being that I'm
Awesome.
running low, I'll pay you top coin for a stack of the skins.
Alright,
You
let's
can
see
find
how
the
I
young
want to...
crocs in the marshes, right
How do
outside
we
of
do
town.
this efficiently?
Murlocs are crawling out from the deep waters and building their villages on the coastline.
I feel like
They
we
are
should be able to
harassing our
speedrun
fishers
some
and
of the
merchants and
easier
must be
quests.
stopped.
Yeah.
One of these Murlocs, Gobbler, skulks with other blue
Like, so I got Crocolus, I got the Murlocs, got the Ooze thing. We could go do the Raptor quests.
Yeah.
Gunther, yeah, there's endgame. There's raiding. Like, dungeons and raiding is the main
Oh
endgame for
my,
WoW.
You must be the scout Longbraid said he would send. You cannot
Alright, let me
imagine
summon
how
my
worried I
Incubus
am.
here.
My wife Merrin has been sending me letters each week for the past month. She is part of the Welgar excavation team, but it has been nearly 2 weeks since her last correspondence.
And let me give
Surely
you
something
a
is
health
wrong.
stone.
Longbraid said that he would send a scout to check up on
Use that.
things if we did not hear from the team soon.
Alright, I guess I'll just go in order. So the
Scouting
Murlocs are right
Find
over
Merrin
here,
at
so we'll
the
just start killing them.
excavation site to the east.
Yeah. You might want to set it to free for all because I won't need any of it for a while. So just loot whatever.
Alright, I will loot all of the things and
Yeah.
overflow my bags really, really quickly, probably.
Yeah. Murlocs are the worst. They drop so many different things.
And like the clamshells, you got to open them for the meat and pearls potentially, and scales.
Exactly.
God. But yeah, Gunther, one of the craziest things to me is that in Hardcore Classic there are people who are actually doing late game raiding, which is like, you're gonna die in late game raiding. So it's just crazy that people are raiding in Hardcore Classic. Alright, actually, let's try to only kill ones that are green to me, which are level 21s. And I think I have the quest for the named one, so let me know if you see the named guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He wanders around here somewhere. Gobbler, I see him over there, actually.
Okay.
I see you, Gobbler. Alright, there's his head. I'm interested to see how this guy's... I got a new... What is this? Seduction. I can now seduce with my guy here. I'm interested to see how well that works. Okay, so I don't need those. I need the actual... What are they called? The bluegill murlocs over here. Let's see how many aggro here. 2. Okay. Is it raiding bosses or other players? Oh no, it's not PvP. Oh, there's a Masa Gate. Did you say you needed those?
Yeah, actually, you can.
Okay. There's little to no PvP in Hardcore Classic because that would just be insane. To have permadeath on your PvP.
It's too far.
I have a theory that they should allow just one server PvP hardcore. That's sort of a bit of a Badlands, you know, Lord of the Flies type situation.
That's
See what
crazy.
happens.
I can't imagine anybody would play there. You would never get past like level 10, I feel like.
I I think there might be a way. I think people might have to band together and you go around in groups of 5 or even bigger and try to protect each other and who knows what might evolve. It could be interesting
Free
just from a
for all
social perspective.
PvP on a permadeath server. It's just, oh, that just sounds insane to me.
I thought you could even spice it up a little bit more by allowing looting of players' items on death, kind of like Tarkov or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's any way, like, you could make any progress on a server like that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty scary.
All right, let's see here. Only 2 more of these guys, I think. Did they add PvP at some point, Gunther? There's always been PvP in WoW, I'm pretty sure. From the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. They had what are they called? War grounds and stuff. Alright, do I want to turn this in or do I want to do something else here? The young crocolisk skins. We go south for those. Alright. Don't need the fen dwellers. Do need the young wetlands crocolisks, alright. What level is your guy, by the way? 29, okay. Alright, not too far ahead of me.
No, I didn't do too much by the way of experience. I did some crafting, some profession stuff, and I picked up fishing as well.
Oh, nice.
Just because you need it for alchemy, as it turns out, and I didn't want to keep buying the stupid fish off the auction house.
Interesting. I didn't know you needed fish for alchemy.
Well, there's certain things you need it for anyway. I don't know how extensive it is throughout the, tree of it, but yeah, ultimately at the start you do. So.
Well, I definitely know you could use fishing for a lot of cooking stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, there's Battlegrounds PvP, and then there's Open World PvP on specific servers. And there are arenas. I remember in Burning Crusade, I think it's Burning Crusade, when I came back at one point, I actually mained PvP on a Orc Warrior at one point. Okay, that's actually done. Let's go back, turn these in, I guess. I feel like eventually we get a quest to kill the Murlocs on over this way, out in this bay over here, I think. Arenas Red and Burning Crusade 2v2s. Well, apparently, I didn't know, but there's, I don't know how popular it is. There's some sort of esports tournament scene for Warcraft, World of Warcraft PvP. Have you ever seen any of that, Paul?
I have, yeah, the Macra, I forget the name actually, but yeah, it's really intense. Some of the best in the world, they compete for like up to a couple $100,000 or something like that.
It's crazy.
It's amazing. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't, but I've been, one of the games I follow, Early Access, Ashes of Creation, they're asking, the community, what do you think of, MMO esports, to see if they want to try to do something like that, because apparently WoW esports is pretty big. I didn't realize.
Yeah, me neither. But I caught this big tournament the other week just on YouTube, and it was really intense because you get this certain rules, like you can only use so many of particular potions and things like that, but otherwise it's a free-for-all, and once you're dead, you're dead. So there's a lot on the line. It's quite interesting.
I'm gonna have to watch that at some point.
Yeah.
See if it's
Whenever the
something
stakes
I'd
are
be interested
high.
in. To see what?
Yeah. When the stakes are high, it becomes interesting content, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah.
kind of like your streaks, you know, once they get up and pressure's building, and yeah, it becomes more interesting, I suppose.
Was there much of a skill gap between servers like US versus Europe East? Gunther? I don't know. I have no idea. I just remember when I did PvP, I was doing Battlegrounds is what I was doing. Like, because there was kind of a ladder, like you... At least on the live servers, there were rewards you could get from being high-level PvP, and that's what I was going for. Different Battlegrounds had different PvP gear rewards. But yeah, I'm sure the competitive seems pretty crazy if it's like other esports things. Okay, this pet is not going to taunt for me, so I need to be a little more careful here. Hopefully it'll do enough damage to make up for that. Okay, grab this. Okay, yeah, I actually do have a quest to kill these murlocs down here I'm doing currently.
Okay.
Just so you know why I'm not coming to you currently.
Yeah. I'm not sure I've done that quest, actually, so I might see if I can...
This one's called Lightforge Ingots. I almost wonder if I got this from a chain. I have a feeling it might be a chain that starts in Stormwind or something. And if I had waited to do the first one, I probably could have shared it with you, so I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
You're thinking like trying to play StarCraft on some Korean servers. Yeah, I'm unsure how competitive the different regions are. I honestly don't know how separated WoW esports is in regions. I'd have to look it up since I've never actually played it or followed it and watched it. One thing I will say about Blizzard is they know how to hype things. So I've seen hype around the WoW esports, but I've never actually watched it, so I don't know how competitive and fun it is to watch, to be honest. What's up, Jason? How are you doing? It shouldn't take long. I only need 5 of these things.
It's all good.
Right, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try CC on this guy. Look at that. Called Seduction. Charm for 15 seconds. That's cool. Oh, okay, so it's a channeled thing. So it looks like he can't attack while he does that. Alright, that's good to know. My incubus is gonna go around seducing things now. It's like the D&D bard. All right, you have many choices. What do you do? I seduce them. All right, that's a Murloc. He's not your same race. I still choose to seduce the Murloc. All right. That's how you play Bard. You seduce everything, apparently. You're doing well. You finally get to catch the hardcore grind live instead of falling asleep to it. Nice. Alright, still need one more of these things. I just need to get the right announcers for the game. The play calling makes for the best viewing, yeah. Yeah, when I watch League of Legends, the whoever's casting does make a huge difference on if it's fun to watch or not. Bad casters can make for a very boring experience. I should probably use underwater breathing, since that's the only buff I can give to other people.
Awesome.
Some people are kinky like that. Yeah, they like to seduce everybody. I forget where I saw that. It's probably some YouTube thing making fun of D&D. Zoltan Shield the Druid. Yes, Paul's characters are all named after FTL things. You might even say you have an addiction, Paul. What are your characters? There's Zoltan Shield, there's Halberd Beam. What were some of the others you have?
I had some lock-related pun joke, like, you know, with vent lock and.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Vent Me. One of them was Vent Me.
Vent Me was one.
Yeah, because he was a human.
I even see my lock ones, actually, yeah.
Yeah, his human was Vent Me. Alright, does this
I did like the idea of naming one of them Rogue. What was it? I can never say his name, but.
Oh, Kazak. Kazak Plethkillik?
Yeah, that's it.
I wonder if that name would even fit. It's so many letters.
But now I can't because you guys mentioned it. You mentioned it already, so.
No, you totally should do that.
Okay.
Here, replace Vent Me with Kazak Plethkillik. Alright, that quest is done. That'd be great. Although, what race would be best for a mantis? Because you can only do, well, you can do a rogue for any of them, right? So maybe Night Elf? I don't know. Think Troll? I was actually kind of thinking Troll. You'd have to go Horde side if you do that, though. Flack you, yes, you should name somebody Flack you. A hunter, a dwarf hunter named Flack you, so he can shoot his gun at you and say Flack you at the same time. Alright, let's see this guy.
How are ya? Ah, you found them. Now let's get this light forge iron hammered into something useful, eh?
Alright, so that turn-in is probably walking simulator down to Stormwind City or something.
Can craft with light forge iron. His name is
Yes, that's
Grimandel
right.
Moore.
You can
I've
get them
packed the iron you
blessed or
found into a
something.
crate.
Mm-hmm, something
Take
like
it to
that.
Grimand and tell him your tale.
Do you
I'm
need
sure he'll
small
oblige
lustrous
you on
pearls on
the
any of your
best
characters?
and craft for you a
I
weapon.
don't
A
think I
weapon to
do,
keep
no.
you warm
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
fell,
send that
really.
to my mule. Alright, let's see what we got next. Reclaiming Goods is next up at the
Oh, yeah.
Murloc camp to the north.
The Cursed Cruise up there, we could go, because that's a bit of a, back and forth, remember?
Yeah.
So we can do the first part of that one too, if we wanted.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll go up Reclaiming Goods, we'll do the Cursed Sailor stuff. I also have the giant crocolisk skin,
Oh, yeah, they're up there too.
which there's some there, so let's do all that. I'm not sure how much more damage this Incubus is doing than just having my Voidwalker tank, to be honest. I feel like the Incubus, Succubus is probably good in a group when you need extra CC when you're not DPSing or something. One thing you liked about OG Warcraft was the art style of the boats. Art style of the boats, huh? That's very specific. Do you mean, oh, OG Warcraft, so you mean like Warcraft 3, like the RTS? I don't remember, were there water levels in Warcraft 3 that you could... I remember there were air units. can't remember if there were water units.
We could try some AoE here. I mean, I could go into Bear and try to bring everyone in.
Sure, we could try that.
I mean,
The quest is
maybe.
like right here, though.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe for the next one, but yeah.
Let's see here. Right around, where is it? This thing. Okay, and then the next one's, yeah, sure. Next group of Murlocs. Group them all up. I won't aggro them, so you can get aggro.
Yeah. See what happens anyway.
Yeah. You're hanging out with me too much. You're getting a lot braver. Alright, there's one on me if you can stun it. Alright, AoE incoming. Hope you got some aggro.
I do.
Alright, one of them ran. Let's see if he comes back or not. Alright, not bad, not bad.
Kind of works.
I always liked AoEing on my mage better because mage, you can spec Frost to have that chance for ice abilities to root them in place. So AoE farming on an ice mage was one of the things I did on, I think, in Burning Crusade.
Mm-hmm. I can sort of see what we're doing there, maybe getting a little bit out of control, so let's just...
Yeah, we'll keep it to one or two at a time here. Those were lower level ones too, so...
Yeah. I got down to about half health, not too bad.
You're a druid, that's nothing.
I need to target something first.
Alright, so now let's go to the north to the cursed ship stuff, because I got the Murloc stuff done. If I remember correctly, one of the guys is underneath the boat. The snuff box guy, I think.
Nelly or something.
Yeah, Snellig, something. I think it's right in this side here, maybe? I'm gonna pull Sailor here. Got two. Oh, yeah, there's Snellig.
Nice.
Okay, that's done. Let's see if there's any of these crockless over here as we walk up. Yeah, there's a giant one. I grab this guy over here. We're like speedrunning these quests.
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder if my Incubus pet will do enough damage to actually get a little bit of aggro. I swear one of the main issues with the Voidwalker is even with taunt, his aggro's not good enough. You probably experienced that a lot when you played Warlock, right?
No, it was a good 12, 13 years ago, so I don't really remember. But, yeah.
That was a while ago, yeah. Let's go get the first mate or the captain or whatever here. Do they
I
keep
think we just need to kill crew. We'll come back for the captain.
Okay. Well, the captain I think is on. Isn't there one of? I think I have to kill one of these guys. Maybe I'm wrong. You might be right about
I
that.
think we do a turn in. We kill the crew, and then we can go over here too. It doesn't matter. But I think we kill crew now, and then we go back, and then we come back for the captain and the box or whatever. We
Okay.
gotta kill him for his key, and then open the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, that sounds right. Did they keep the different factions
Either
in
way.
WoW? Like different orcs could be from different tribes? Kind of. Gunther, it's changed over time. There's Horde and Alliance. And Orcs, Trolls, Tauren, and Undead are the Horde. Alliance is humans, Night Elves, Gnomes, and Dwarves. They added races and classes as expansions came out, so... In the latest version, there are some different... They actually made it so you could have certain types of orcs that are on Alliance side and certain types of elves that can be on Horde side, but that's on, like... I think that was added in Battle for Azeroth or something. So it's... The answer is yes, but... It's complicated. Like my Facebook status, it's complicated. Yep, you're right. I don't have the Captain Quest yet. You are right. You don't think there are orcs on Alliance side? I remember my brother talking about unlocking some class that was like some red-colored orcs. But maybe they're just an extra orc class you can play on Horde side. I feel like they also started adding in some like cross-faction play, so maybe I'm getting some things mixed up. The Mag-Har are on the Horde side. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Because I unlocked some elves that were like the High Elves or something when I played last time. And I think that was so I could play elves on the Horde side. So I assumed they were just orcs you could play on the Alliance side. Alright, so it looks like I just need the sailors now. Did I get all the Marines? I think I did. You actually do play on retail? There is cross-faction guilds and stuff like that? Yeah. Yeah, the answer is, it depends. Let's see.
Should we go across the other boat? I think there's mostly Marines on this one.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. Yeah, I played retail for a while, but I got pretty bored with it. I just find the retail dungeons to be far too spammy and not as fun. Like modern day WoW is just so much speed running and AoEing and everything down. Just don't have as much fun with it. Looks like they are different clans in the Horde. Okay, sure. Sounds like maybe that's right. You definitely get the different appeals to the different folks, yeah. Every time I tried to run a dungeon in Dragonflight, I was either being carried by somebody from the guild I was in, or I was with pickup group that would run it so fast that I didn't know what was happening. Like, I didn't know what the boss abilities were, I didn't know what I needed to dodge. Like, it was just so... It's kind of like trying to get into, like, Rainbow Six Siege or some high-end shooter game where everything is so fast that if you don't just know the maps, the barrier to entry is so high it's hard to get into the game. That's how I felt for retail WoW. I need one more of these sailors. Let's see if there's one off the side of the ship here. see a sailor in there? Yes, there. Okay, hopefully it's only pulls like 1 or 2. 3.
So,
Okay. Can you go tank for him? I don't have... Okay, we're fine.
you okay?
I think so. I'm gonna use my health stone.
That's still recharging.
I don't have my tank pet. So pulling 3 is a little less safe with this, This guy just wants to seduce everybody. Alright, we're good. Thank you for the heals.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so that's done with these guys. So let's go do the Crocolisks here.
Yep.
Blackrock clan, Frostwolf clan. Different orc clans are mostly lore. They don't have an effect on gameplay, yeah. Even from what I understand, even the racial differences between the different races are kind of like not that impactful on gameplay because it's hard to balance those things for PvP is my understanding. I feel like I remember in classic WoW, like Taurens were super OP in certain things because they had an AoE stun ability. And Warlocks were immune, Undead were immune to fear, I think, or had fear ward where they could get out of 1 fear or something like that. Classic's too slow for you? Yeah, Classic's definitely a slower game, that's for sure. Probably one of the reasons I enjoy it. Oh wait, I don't need to kill those Crocolisks. Oh well. Alright, where are the giant ones? Giant... It says they're all over this way, and I swear... I think there are actually some of the giant wetlands crocolisks in the harbor to the south, and they're just not marked on Questy for some reason. I think I saw some of those when I did some farming on my other character. Trolls and Taurens have really good racials, if you remember correctly. Trolls, I think, have that one that make their attack speed get buffed for a short amount of time, so that's probably really strong. And I'm pretty sure the Gnome Escape Artist was really good in PvP since it gets you out of immobilization or movement speed removal reduction things. Which I've barely used. I should really use that more. There's one over to the east of us over here. The humans have a stun break? Oh, do they really? I don't think I knew that. That does sound OP if they have that, though. Can I use Escape Artist on this thing you just did to me? Nice, I can. Alright, cool. That's quest done. Anything we want to do while we're out here? Slime's over that way. Meh, let's go turn in, I think. I need to bind in Menethil Harbor. Were gnomes the first ones to discover gunpowder? I don't know. You're asking a lot of lore questions, Gunther. I am the wrong person to talk to about lore. But the gnomes do like engineering, so in the lore, probably. Jeez, these creepers are all over the place. Okay. Probably go do the raptor killing one after these turn-ins, probably. Well, actually, we'll have the captain
Yes.
first one to do. Well, I think this experience is pretty good. I probably will hit 28 fairly quickly doing this.
Nice.
But yeah, just so you know, probably after the next break, I'm probably gonna swap games
Yeah.
to give that Deep Rock game a try. So I wasn't sure if you had work or anything today or not.
Oh no. Sometimes I teach on Saturday mornings, but I'm not this morning, so that's all good.
Oh, it's Saturday morning for you right now?
Uh-huh.
Man, time zones are weird. Okay.
That's it.
Humans got will to survive and wrath, apparently. Huh. Will to survive. Was that the stun break you're talking about, Jason? You're just strolling down memory lane playing Warcraft 2 and wondering if any of it was relevant to WoW. Well, what's weird about WoW lore to me is the further we got into World of Warcraft and expansions, the further it felt less like the lore that I remember from the Warcraft RTS games. Because, Brawl kind of disappeared. Malfurion Stormrage kind of didn't do anything anymore. Jaina Proudmoore kind of went away. It's almost like they wanted to have their own new characters or something. Because in like Dragonflight, I don't even think any of those main people are involved as far as I know. Blizzard retconned it all, is what Ramsey says. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that a lot of the RTS WoW lore... I would say, yes, it applies to Classic, but as far as modern-day retail, it feels very little connection to it.
Don't suppose you'd be interested in becoming my apprentice,
I guess I'll
would
take
you?
that stamina.
Ah,
Cloak.
No, I'm just kidding. You're much too old for one thing. Besides, from the looks of you, it would seem that you have other ambitions in life. Nonetheless, these are some fine skins you've procured, and I'll be able to put them to good use.
Wow, they're just giving me all these potions. Okay. Like I got my own dealer already. I don't need these potions.
Have a good one.
Azara in Warcraft 3, she's important. A lot of things in WoW changed or rewrote stuff from the RTS game. Shadowlands might be retconned out of retail. Really?
Greetings. The captain of the Blind Princess.
They're gonna pretend that it didn't happen?
This precious cargo has been recovered. You have well earned this payment for services rendered. It is good to see dependable folk like you, especially.
I've heard that Shadowlands was generally considered one of the worst, if not the worst, expansion for WoW. I never played it though, so I don't know.
Greetings. My thanks to you, adventurer, and the gratitude of
Alright,
my
Captain
cursed
Hallandor and the Strongbox, like you
brethren. To
said.
break the curse and free all of my brethren, the thing stowed on my ship must be retrieved and cleansed. I don't know what it was, but I do know that it was stored securely in the ship's strongbox.
Yeah, it's like the
which
sequel
Captain
trilogy.
Hallandor
It just
lorded
didn't
over.
happen.
My old
If
captain
only.
still in my dreams. I know he walks my doomed ship, the Intrepid. Get the key from him and use it to open the Intrepid.
Alright, let's see how we want to do
Then,
this.
after you have the cursed thing, bring it to the priest, Glorin Steelbrow.
Quest is
in town.
all by itself up there. I need to bind before I almost forgot. Let me go to the inn and bind. Shadowlands burns you out, Nanty. There were just way too much mandatory stuff to do. Yeah, like the daily grind that they kept adding to WoW to give you something to do is That started in Wrath of the Lich King, and that's kind of the beginning of when I stopped playing, I think.
Fill your
The
tankard and
first
pour
time I
for
really
Jay.
majorly quit
We've
was
stories to tell
Wrath of
and
the Lich
kegs
King,
to
I think.
empty.
I'm sure it just got worse and worse with each expansion. Wonder why Blizzard didn't make a StarCraft MMO. I don't know. MMOs are like huge investments. And if it's not successful, then a company has wasted millions and a lot of development time. So I'm sure with WoW being successful and then putting so many resources into it, they didn't have a team or the resources to do that. Are you just passively faster in your cat form?
I bought some talents that make me 30% faster. Yeah,
That is insane. Just passive
it's
speed boost.
yeah, it's so good.
Well, I guess once I hit 40, I'll have my free mount, so I guess I can't complain too much.
Sure.
I just have to get to 40 and not die to do that.
No, that'll be right.
There we get up here. In Dragonflight, they thankfully toned down a lot of the daily stuff, leaving time for stuff you actually like to do. I don't know, it still felt, when I did play Dragonflight, it still felt a lot of the stuff you had to do were just faction grinds. And so much of that is like going to an area, joining a raid group, and just spamming spells to get your faction. And I don't know, it just all feels so spammy and chaotic is what are the words that I think of when I think of the Dragonflight that I experienced. Alright, can we sneak through here? You're glad you quit during Legion, just never heard much good with each expansion afterwards. I will say, as far as I've heard, Dragonflight's been one of the better ones, and I enjoyed it a little bit. I don't like what WoW is anymore that much. Not enough to spend all the time you need to spend. Like, the fact that you're required to have deadly boss mods and raid indicators to do any raids. The way you have to just farm reputation. Like, there's just a lot of mechanics I don't like in WoW anymore. Dragonflight is the best expansion you've played. It started in You started in Shadowlands. Nice. What were you saying, Paul?
Oh, if we don't want to fight through all these mobs again, we can go up the other side and just grab the captain from behind.
Oh, cool. You can sneak in the back like a rogue. I like it.
Yeah, I discovered that on my rogue.
Shadowlands, at least in part, has to have happened for the War Within next expansion, but you think everyone wants to just pretend that it didn't happen. Okay. Sci-fi is harder to do in terms of gameplay mechanics, you think? Oh crap, he's reflecting. He reflected my damage over time on me. Rude.
Very rude.
Either a full-on shooter or it's less dynamic shooting. I don't know. Star Wars, what was it? Some people's favorite MMO ever was Star Wars Galaxies. And that is an MMO set in Star Wars universe. So, I think it can be done well. It just... And EVE Online, some people like. I never got into EVE Online, but that's a very different type of MMO. Alright, I'm going to try to pull this guy. Okay. Yeah, as far as what I've heard, Dragonflight is the best expansion that WoW's had in a while. I think one of the big issues for people who played classic WoW a ton is that WoW is kind of a different game in retail than it was back in classic Burning Crusade and those earlier expansions. Feels like a very different game to me, anyway. All right, let's go. Let's go to the Raptors. Let's go head over that way.
Sweet.
Dragonflight, the best expansion since Legion. Shadowlands did one good thing. It solidified the worst expansion in WoW history. No more arguing about Mists of Pandaria or Warlords of Draenor. We all know Shadowlands. Great. Shower thoughts. If Drain life is reflected, does nothing happen? Good question. Retail's a very different game from, like, Cataclysm on. Yeah, I feel like once Cataclysm came out, the game just became... I'm not going to say it was worse, but it was just different. It was faster, it was more AoE, there was less strategy when it comes to crowd controlling enemies. Like, combat was faster, and it, for a lot of people, it's probably better. But it just, now when I return to it, feels spammy and chaotic. Pandaria art team, you must say, was on point. Story-wise, near the end, with Garrosh. Okay. Yeah, I doubt Blizzard's going to make any more MMOs ever. I doubt they will. Especially now that they're owned by Microsoft. I heard that, or I saw a video about their, they were making a survival MMO. Blizzard had been working on it for like 5 or 6 years. When Microsoft bought them out, they canceled that and fired the entire dev team that was working on that. So that is what I've heard about current Blizzard. Classics for some people, retail for others. Yeah, that's for sure. And that's why probably the MMO I talk about all the time, Ashes of Creation, when it comes out, probably won't be for a lot of the people who like retail WoW. They probably put those people on the Overwatch team? No, they, as far as I know, they laid off a crap ton of people when Microsoft bought out Blizzard. What's up, Fire? Have I checked out Helldivers? It's sort of like Deep Rock Galactic, you and a team completing objectives versus overwhelming odds. I've watched some streamers play it, Fire. I haven't played it. I don't have it, and I don't plan on getting to it anytime soon. But speaking of Deep Rock Galactic, I'm actually going to play the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor in about an hour. I'm going to check that out. Which is basically Vampire Survivors in Deep Rock Galactic world. Looks super fun. Helldivers does look interesting, though. They could have tried their hand at a StarCraft FPS game, running around as a ghost or some elite marine. Didn't they have a StarCraft Ghost? I thought StarCraft Ghost was a thing, or it was an in-development thing at some point. Added an update? Yeah, apparently it's in early access now for the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Shogi gifted it the other day, and I've been dying to check it out, so... what I'm gonna do at the end of the stream today.
That much is for sure. When we uncovered these bones, it attracted
Man, you're getting all sorts of
yeah, that was those 5 wild steel blooms, that'll sell for about 2.5-3 gold just then.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy
that's
crap.
crazy.
That is money, money, money right there.
Yeah.
Steel bloom is that rare, huh?
Yeah, well, it's fairly rare, yeah.
Alright, so I got the quest to go kill a bunch of raptors. Have you done these quests already?
I have, yeah, but
Okay.
I'll be along presently.
Okay. Oh, no worries. These are all low-level ones.
No, you may as well chop them. There's some wild steel bloom spawns around, so I'll just check them. But yeah.
Nice.
Pretty good.
You forgot about StarCraft Ghost? You think that was canceled? Yeah, that probably was a StarCraft, a Blizzard canceled thing. It got canceled for Titan, which then became Overwatch. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Interesting. I did not know about that. Or forgot about that, because that's years ago now. We need to be StarCraft Templar. Okay. Gunther. Which ones are... The High Templar are the casters. The Dark Templar were the shadowy, backstabbing rogue stealth dudes, if I remember
I
correctly.
need a target.
I don't even know what a just Templar would be. Alright, 10 Screechers and 10 modeled Raptors. You always ask if I want you to join me, but you never ask, do you want to join me? Is this not boring, fighting these low-level mobs that are so easy?
No, it's good. I'm looking forward to doing some of the elite quests here, hopefully if we can. But
Oh, yeah. We might have time for those. The Dunmoder ones up north?
yeah, even the catapult ones around the corner if we get to them. It doesn't matter though. Easy, it's fun.
Yeah, those would be good while we have a little bit of a group here for sure.
Yeah.
I need to get closer.
Those ones up north, I think we definitely wouldn't be able to do by ourselves anyway. We'd need more, but yeah.
Yeah, the elite ones we definitely would want a group for those. You only know the timeline of the Overwatch stuff because you know some people who were Titan devs who went on to become Overwatch devs. Oh, nice. They left when Jeff Kaplan was retired. Interesting.
Start getting oozes as well, I guess.
Sure, yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky with the bag. You could pick between Dark or the Caster in the style of Tom Clancy. Okay. Alright. Pitch your idea to Blizzard. See how it goes. I'm sure Blizzard loves it when random people send them game suggestions.
I need to target something first.
Oops. Just spitballing, yeah. I don't mean to give you a hard time. I just think it's funny when people are always like, they should make an FTL2 with this, or they should make the next Blizzard game this. I'm like, man, I wonder how often Blizzard gets. I wonder how many emails they ignore that are people saying this should be your next gaming idea. Alright, let's see how many of these Screechers I need. Need one more Screecher. There was a 60 announcement. What's that? What's a 60 announcement? You think they pay people for that? Alright, one more Screecher probably down here. There will be a couple more, I'm hoping.
That spell isn't ready yet.
A level 60 announcement. For are we talking about Season of Discovery or what are we talking about? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm missing some context for what you're saying.
There was just an announcement for Icy Flow Region 60.
For what Region 60?
Oh, a tune on this server.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Icy Flow. Oh. Yes, okay. Sorry. Who Icy Flow? Who Ice? Okay. Well, congrats to that person. I think they might be on Horde side because I don't think I'm able to who them. Alright, 4 more of the modeled raptors. Sorry, let me see here. Icy Flow. Yeah, I couldn't who that person. So, I think I think when I can't do who, that means they're on Horde side. It's kind of weird that they would announce it for both Horde and Alliance every time that happens, but I guess they want to make the player feel special by announcing it to the entire server. Where it's like I'm getting power leveled with you helping me do these quests so fast.
Yeah.
Alright, those guys
Hope
done.
you don't mind. It might be taking a little bit of the challenge out of it. But...
Oh, I don't need any more challenge on these low level ones.
All right.
I'm good with that.
Good, good.
Besides, what I kind of want to do is get to the level that my priest was at when I died, and then go back to, you know, rediscovering the nostalgia of playing quests I haven't done in forever, you know?
For sure. I'm the same. I'm looking forward to some of the higher level areas, like even just Stranglethorn Vale, where we haven't been yet. And...
Yeah, Stranglethorn Vale's a good one.
yeah.
I always liked, well, I don't know if I liked, but Ungoro Crater and Burning Steps I always thought were quite interesting and challenging zones.
Yeah.
Ungoro Crater just has all those random elites wandering around the place, so like those Tyrannosaurs that just are huge, stomping around the zone.
Yeah.
Beautiful Desolus. Honestly, I always really liked the Moradon dungeon, even though a lot of people hated that dungeon. I always thought it was fun. I'm hoping to try to do Moradon and Blackrock Depths while level appropriate, which is, I think, around level... Moradon, I think, is around level 40, and I think Blackrock Depths is around level 50, if I remember correctly. Turn this one in, because I think it's next is to kill these mottled Scythe Claws, hopefully.
I notice a lot of the hardcore deaths seem to be in Western Plaguelands, areas like that, so we'll have to be ultra careful. If we
Oh
get
yeah, yeah. I bet Eastern Plaguelands. I can think of I can think of at least a couple places in Eastern Plaguelands that I used to run by all the time while trying to get rich thorium veins. That there's just so many undead mobs stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. Looks pretty scary.
You forgot how much of this game was just walking before you get a mount. Yeah. Well, you know, it does make for a long grind, but it also, the other side of that to me is that it makes it a much bigger deal when you finally get it. It makes it much more of an accomplishment when you finally get
Killing is a dirty business,
the mount.
but you did your job well, adventurer. If I weren't obligated to stay with the Prospector
Now we
and
gotta
men,
get
I'd be
fragments
down there
and the
shedding
side
blood
claws.
right alongside you. Now it's time to
Plaguelands
really
are nasty zones for sure, yeah.
regret their bloodthirst. Just down below, there are...
So your cat form, you have a talent that makes you 30% faster. Is that correct?
Yeah, you buy them in 2 talents, so 15, 15.
Wow,
and you also pick up a sprint spell, which has a 5-minute cooldown, which is awesome because you don't need to use the swiftness potions for it.
that just seems crazy to me how much faster that is just for a couple talent points.
Yeah, and apparently there's a I don't know what level it is, but I think it's relatively soon. There's a what's it called?
You get travel form, right?
Travel form, that's it. Yeah,
And I think that's 40%.
I think that's right.
And then mount is 60%, if I'm remembering correctly.
Is that right?
I think that's right. I'm trying to remember what the shaman's travel form was. Maybe 20% or 30%, because you get the shaman's wolf form at like level 20, I think. Dustwallow Marsh is dangerous too. Only if you're stupid like me and run through it 10 levels below. I don't remember dying much in Dustwallow Marsh back in the day, so it was just me being dumb at a low level, getting that death. Yeah, and the Epic Mount was 100% faster from what I remember. Damn. Ghost Wolf is 25? Okay. I thought it was 20, but I don't remember. I thought it was either 20 or 30. Because I thought it was the same as the Druid travel form, but if the Druid travel form is 40%, that seems faster than I remember the Shaman travel form being. I need to get my buff on this. Baldur's Gate had a 17 gig update. Yes, thank you, Ramses. I started it before the stream and it got about halfway done. I'm going to finish it after the stream. Where's this last thing? Oh, it's there? I thought I already got that one. There. Oh, I got interrupted. Okay, four
Feel
more
free
of
to
those
dot
guys.
an extra one up while we're fighting one, just because otherwise your dots don't tend to fully...
They don't what?
Oh, you don't get your full value out of them otherwise, right?
I mean, no, they don't. When you're here, we're killing things so fast that most of my dots are...
I'm out of range.
They don't get full value, but it's fine. The dots on the Warlock are so much cheaper than the Priest's. Shadow Word Pain and Holy Fire, it feels like. I'm missing one fragment. Where is that? It's over there. I think they spawn in different places. What am I missing? There it is. I see it.
Inventory is full.
Ah, crap. Inventory is full. All this random junk. Alright, I don't need slimy ichor. I don't need flask of oil. So many random quest items. Alright, I'm gonna use your potions just to get them out of my inventory. No offense.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm actually even gonna use these scrolls I have. Here you can have Scroll of Protection. No, you can't. There we go. I think Mark of the Wild has more armor than that scroll can give or something. So much skinning I can do.
I need to get closer.
No wonder your inventory's filling up.
Yeah. Well, most of it's these damn fragments. Like each one of them is an inventory slot. There's 4 of them. All right, good. Raptor's done. And this should be the last fragment. Oh wait, no, I still need mottled scythe claws. Never mind. Apparently there were 2 different kinds we were killing. I didn't realize. Shogi already updated, so for once we're ahead of the curve. Okay, nice. Well, Shogi actually messaged me this morning about Baldur's Gate 3, so didn't want to wait for an hour during the stream while I'm updating, I guess. That is one giant update, though. 17 gig update. Okay, let's see. Mottled scythe claws. 3 more of these guys.
It might be that's the name dude, Sawtooth, but it was around here. Right?
Yeah, he's right up there, which is, I think, after this quest.
That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet.
I think it's a bunch of new animations and dialogue that they added, huh? Interesting. Razor Maw, Mottled Razor Maw. Where are the scythe claws? Razor Maw. Razor Maw. What?
It's too far away.
Oh, nice. You must have got one too. Okay.
I did, yeah.
Alright, sneak around all these guys. Can't sneak. Let's go through.
I'll aggro if you like, and
That's fine. 3 XP. I'm about to hit level 28, I think, actually. Nice.
oh, nice.
I think this quest turning will probably get it. Would that be campfire songs for pajama removal, asking for a friend? You want more sex scenes in your Baldur's Gate 3? Is that what you're saying? The bear and vampire sex scene is not enough for you? I got a lockbox. I don't know what to do with that. I wonder if people sell lockboxes on the auction house for robes to unlock.
If you link it to me, I can check.
Heavy Bones lockbox.
You did a bang-up job of clearing out those raptors.
Nice. Ding
While
28.
you were down there,
Oh, yeah,
I happened to
nice.
notice that one of those beasts stood out from
Right,
the
so what
rest.
range are my
He
corruption
was
spells
bigger
now,
and
or
more menacing. I bet he's the one who led
36
the others here to
yards.
cause the disruption to the dig site. I ask of you now one final task, adventurer. See to it that Sawtooth is brought to justice. And considering the gravity of his crimes, justice in this case means death.
That is a
Bring me one of
downgrade
his
from what I got
talons as
earlier.
proof of
Sad.
his death. The
Alright, let's go kill
Gladstone is complete.
Sarltooth.
Fine work,
Then we'll be done
adventurer,
here.
Fine work indeed. Now I can continue.
They added a bunch of romance stuff. Apparently every character now has character-appropriate kiss animations or something. That's funny. You wouldn't want the bear druid to kiss the same way the blood orgy shadow heart does, I guess. Nice. So after we do this one, we could probably go do the Dragon Maul banners.
Yeah.
Have you done that one already?
I'm up to the catapults, so
Okay.
I've done the first bit, the drop bit.
Okay. I have a feeling I'll probably want to swap over after the Dragon Maul banners is my guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm probably going to aggro these guys. Hey, I'm so tiny they couldn't see me.
Nice.
They fixed the shield bash animation, which seemed broken to you, and apparently it really was bugged. Oh, is that the one where everything would stop working Like everybody would lag out or something. I'll have leather to sell for days after this quest line. Oh, somebody must have just killed him. Although his body's not here, so somebody either skinned him or he's about to respawn, I hope. Speaking of kiss animations, he just does a kiss blowing thing. I'm curious if the Incubus has an idle animation like the Succubus one where she does her whip. I don't think I've noticed him do anything like that yet. Oh, he did. Did you see that? He just kind of did some weird dance and there was no sound to it. Lorinda, show us your dance moves.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, show us your dance moves. Maybe if I dance with him. You sure, Mr. Shogi will be carrying out tests tonight of the kissing? I'm sure, yes.
Is that the Macarena? No. No, it's something else.
No, the gnome female and male dance is like very like back that ass up rap kind of dance moves. I remember when you have a gnome female dancing in front of a gnome male, it looks like you're at the nightclub or something. Huh, can't get Verendus to dance. Oh, there he goes. Whoosh. Okay, that's what it is. He just doesn't make the whoosh sound that the succubus does. What train? It's just I think that was always the dumbest sound thing. Come on, where is this guy?
I've noticed occasionally he does go for a bit of a wander. He may have strolled off. I'll poke around, I guess.
Yeah, go check. I don't think I saw him anywhere, but he might be right. Maybe he did wander down there. I feel like when he wanders down, he gets killed. Because people don't realize he's unnamed. They just randomly attack him.
Exactly.
Like when your dog gets out and then gets hit by a car because they don't know how to be safe. That was probably kind of dark. Sorry for anybody who has a dog out there. That should be the hype train alert. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Have a chorus of every race in WoW doing train at the same time, and that's the hype train alert for Twitch.
No, I don't see him.
Sorreltooth the Elusive. His full name. Need hunter tracking is what we need. See if he's just appearing anywhere. I have sensed demons. Come on, Sarltooth, come on. Waiting for named mobs for a quest in WoW. Name a more iconic duo.
Dare I ask how the rest of that Slug B run went yesterday? I didn't catch the end of it. But
Do you want a spoiler? That's the question.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I'll watch it.
What I will say is, I don't know how long you watched it, but it was about
It was
3.5 hours long. That's what I will
yeah,
say.
it's tough run.
And it was
I think I was
salt-inducing, but I'll let you watch the end because I don't want to give it
Yeah.
away.
yeah, sure. I think I was about 2 hours in. Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah, that was one of my longest runs in a while now.
Oh, he's up. See, we've summoned him.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
I need to get closer.
Sarltooth the Elusive has appeared. Beautiful.
And he's dead.
Kill your enemies and skin them, the ultimate BM. Kill you, I turn your meat into food, I turn your skin into armor. And I sell your teeth to the highest bidder. Alright, so yeah, we can head over to the war banners after this.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like the last time I did the war banners, it's going to take forever to actually get them all.
Nah, you got me here. You'll lucky charm.
Hopefully you'll be my lucky looting charm as usual.
Yeah.
Although honestly, if I don't have anybody to sell to, I'm going to run out of inventory space real quick. Start just trashing stuff.
I think there's the trader on the road, isn't there?
You might be right. Yeah, I think there might be a guy I can sell to over there. Not that elusive, he just shows up. I think this Incubus is doing a decent amount of damage, though, compared to the Voidwalker. Voidwalker basically is just a taunt bot who does 0 damage, so...
You got my attention. Thank you, adventurer. Your efforts here will
Alright,
not
there's
be
upgraded
forgotten.
wand.
Many innocent dwarves died at this site,
Nice.
simply doing their jobs.
Even though it's
The
fire
vengeance
damage
you
rather than
deliver to
shadow.
those evil creatures should make them think twice before attacking King Magni's subjects ever again.
So that guy just said, killing raptors will make them think twice before attacking the king's subjects. I don't think a beast will be dissuaded by us killing some friends. I don't think that'll work. By the way, do you want some 5 stamina, 39 armor leather bracers that I randomly got?
I think I'll be alright. I bought some.
I was gonna say, have you twinked this guy out again?
A little bit. I've run out of money, so that's that.
Really?
Yeah.
All that money you got from the epic drop and the blue drop you've spent?
Yep. Well, I ended up
Wow.
using. I used the sword in the end for my warrior, just because why not?
Oh, was that the blue sword you got?
Although, yes, yeah, the axe that I'd got. There was some random guy handing out 10 gold to anyone who wanted it in Stormwind. I did manage to get the other day as well, though. That was cool.
You are good at finding the handouts and the good loots, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a knack. But yeah, no, I'm pretty poor now, so back to slumming it.
Alright, let's see where this trader is before we start attacking these guys. I think he's too far down this road. Well, what we can probably do is if we get the war banners done, as I'll probably swap games, but next time we play, maybe we can duo and do some of the high-level quests in this zone. Or the
Yeah,
elite
sounds good.
quests.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Kixel, potions and herbs. Do you have any recipes that you can learn, this guy?
What's up?
No, I just got Bruiseweed and Mage Royale to sell. Okay, raptor eggs, leather, raptor hide eggs.
Glad I could help.
Alright, let's go kill some orcs.
Yeah, I'll meet you back over there. I'll just check what this guy's doing.
Yeah, he's selling Bruiseweed and Mage Royale, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I'm not doing a trade skill, and I still have just hide and leather and ore and gems. Like, really is the gathering skill maybe that clogs up the inventory, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you do get much coarse stone, I can
Oh,
use it.
okay. Sorry, I think I just sold some. I'll try to remember to buy it back and send it to you. So you're still
They're
using that
surprisingly
on...
not cheap to buy. I'm not. Yeah.
Is that on Halberd Beam? On that character?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That'd be great if you're just, especially if you're just vendoring it.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't been vendoring all of it, and I think I've occasionally sent some to you. It just depends on how full my
Yeah.
inventory is and how far I am from, you know, a vendor to
Yeah,
sell
that's
stuff.
fine. It's handy there, so much appreciated.
Alright, so far the luck's not been there. 0 for 3. Let's go, orcs. For 4. I'm gonna keep track. I'm gonna keep track of what the percentage is. To whine on Blizzard forums. Just kidding. 0 for 5.
I think you need me to loot first, and then you should...
Yeah, we'll try that. Try that. See if you loot and the quest item will be there.
I'd say that's the way it works.
Nope. 0 for 6.
Ah, damn.
Aha! Escape artist. Can't hold me back.
Nice.
0 for 7. This is going to be my results-based analysis. The first one we drop, 1 for 8, we're going to say it's a, I don't know, 12% drop rate or something. 1 out of 9. Okay, what is 1 out of 9? Like a less than 10% drop rate? 8% drop rate or something? I don't know, it's math. I'm bad at math. Or maybe it's 12%.
12 or 13%, something like that.
Okay.
Not that I'm pretending to be good at math.
Swamp Runner. I don't remember fighting these guys. One of 9 is 11.111111111%. Okay. Repeating, of course. Leroy Jenkins. I got a counter to that. Poison. Get anti-venom. Wow. So it's been 1 out of like 14 or something now. It's getting worse and worse, the odds. Hey, Genalope. A level 60 gnome mage just got 60. A fellow gnome, that's right. My allies continue to grow in power. Do not mess with the gnomes of Gnomeregan. It's Gnomeregan, you stupid gnome. Learn to pronounce your own homeland. There, 2 out of like 16 or something.
Let's see that.
Keep hoping I'll get 2 in a row and it'll skew my numbers, but no. No. Don't have to worry about that. I will say this is way faster than my priest though. So Warlock and Druid DPS is nothing to is no joke.
No, you were soloing them at a pretty low level, so I think you're doing pretty well in your priest.
That's true. I was probably around level 24 because I have the habit of doing quests that are like 2 to 3 to 4 levels above me.
You're a brave man.
Alright, we got about 2 in a row there. Not bad, not bad. Brave, stupid, there was this fine line between those 2 things. Fine line between bravery and foolhardiness. Rand, real man of genius. I don't think a genius would have gotten this character killed in Dustwallow Marsh off stream. Pretty sure. Pretty sure a genius wouldn't have gotten that to happen. Wasn't that a commercial or something? Real man of genius or something? I feel like that was a thing at some point. Can I pull others? Nope, only one. Okay, nice. Was that what it was? Was it a commercial or like a Dave Chappelle show thing or something? This is actually going faster than I thought. Maybe we can get another quest done in after this, potentially.
Oh, totally up to you, no pressure.
Oh, it was a Bud Light thing? That sounds right. That sounds right. And it was like stupid things about they figured out a way to make a cup holder out of, I don't know, a garden hose or something. Or how to get in and out of the store and buy Bud Light without their wife knowing, or something goofy. I feel like that's dating us. That feels like a commercial from the early 2000s or 90s or something. Let's see here. I don't want to fight any of the Warlock dudes, because they got pets we got to deal with. Nobody likes a Warlock, says the Warlock. Sounds about right in the time period, yeah. Something like that. Okay, got 2. I'm gonna try the CC ability. Oh, I guess you attacked him. Alright. Oh well.
Charging. That spell is
Who needs CC? This is WoW. GG, nice. Okay. Well, how about... I feel like I just want to get the annoying ones out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about going to turn in the Green Warden one in and then going to do the digging through the ooze one.
Do you want to do your hearth to get back?
I want to do that after I get the ooze one done.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you want to get these first. Yeah.
Yeah, just make this kind of a
Yeah. Let's do it.
an efficient finishing of these last quests.
Yeah.
You do miss the old orc in-game speech, Dargu and Grut. We all heard. There's like a man's gym. Oh, Dargu. Grub grub. Yeah, all that. Work.
Yes, me lord.
Yeah. Yes, me lord. I don't want to do that. Stop poking me! If you like keep clicking on him over and over. Me not that kind of orc. That's right. I forgot about that. Me not that kind of orc. I'm pretty sure that one YouTuber, his name is Lazy Peon, is a Warcraft reference to the peons who will just stop working sometimes. What more work? Yeah, that's great. All right, what do we got here? All right, Mosside Knolls. We'll do that another time. Let's go kill some. It says there's a bunch of slimes over this way. Yeah. Also, whelps. I don't want to mess with the whelps. In Warcraft 2, if you kept clicking the transport boat, he would throw up from seasickness. Okay, nice. Probably should go up to that other place where there's slimes and not other enemies, because it looks like they're, well... Please, there's a lot of slimes and not too many of these dragon whelps. Looking like there's mostly whelps here. Oh, they're immune to shadow damage. Wait, what? That's weird. Whelps are immune to shadow damage? I think they'd be immune to fire if nothing else. Monstrous ooze. Okay. I don't remember there being bigger oozes. Oh god, I'm gonna aggro a bunch of these things, aren't I?
See a melee class getting into some trouble out here, just having these guys
Yeah,
lobbing fireballs at you.
surrounding you and shooting you, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, this one's not immune. That was weird. One of these was immune to my spells. There it is. Nice.
Nice.
That was pretty good luck. Definitely faster than the last time I did that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a turn-in up here at the... maybe we go grab these elite quests, and then I'll hearth and call it a day.
Yeah.
Because I do have a turn-in that will clear up an inventory space and give us the quests for the elite. For the elite dwarfs that maybe we can get a group for next time.
Sounds good.
Dire Forge Hill. I think that's where a bunch of those elites. Are they dwarves? I think they're dark iron dwarves, I think is what they are.
Yeah, they punch pretty hard from what I remember.
Dark iron dwarves are no joke. Sorry, I'm running out of jokes playing so much WoW all the time. It's like dad jokes where the dad just says the same stupid joke every time they go to a store or something. Chad is my child, and I make stupid dad jokes for Chad all the time. I have your approval. Well, the real question is, will Shogun Pie Boy, the pun approvers, approve? Oh, there's Valgaros the Foul, which I already have a quest. Oh, you already have the quest for that. Okay. Level 34 Elite. I think we should probably stay away from that.
Yeah.
Alright, I better not get overwhelmed by all these things. I was able to find a group on my Shadow Priest for these elite quests, so I bet we'll be able to get a group next time to do these.
Yeah. I think so.
It's probably a good experience for these elite quests.
Hey, this Highland Scytheclaw really didn't like me hibernating him and chased me off the map.
Nobody makes me sleep when I don't want to sleep.
I just wanted him to live, you know?
Okay, I have 2 turn-ins up here, huh?
No.
There's 2 different quests to get you to come up here, I guess.
Yeah.
This ain't no ordinary blast powder. Look at the tiny silver crystals.
Alright,
and the
there's
distinct
Valgaros
smell.
the Foul.
Why, it's clear as daylight that this is Cephorium powder.
And then just the kill
Cephorium
number of
is
dwarves.
harmless
Okay,
enough,
cool.
but once it's wet, it could blow
Alright,
iron
so I am
forge
going
out the
to
mountain.
hearth back
The chemical
to
reaction can be diffused by mixing
Menethil Harbor. Is that what that's called?
Lurker
Yeah.
crushed Mogrosh crystal,
And I'm going to turn in quests, and I'm probably going to call that a day in WoW to swap over, if that's cool with you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I'm really
It's good news indeed that young Harlow
looking to
survived.
try out this
He received a grievous wound. We had but little time to send him on his way on the back
this
of the
game
only
whose name I
surviving
can't think of.
steed with the regiment.
Deep Rock
But
Galactic
now
Survivor.
we face a perilous situation. Gunlover
Yeah,
has
awesome.
fallen, and we are but a
Well,
shadow of the great
I'll let you
regiment
go. I
who
might
once
just check the stream on and watch it there, so that'll be good.
Okay,
Grab my
Okay,
cup of coffee
awesome.
and-
Well, thanks for the group, man. Really appreciate the power level.
Ah, yeah, it was just, you know, did easy, right? Why not?
I can't.
No dying if I have my own
Oh,
pocket
thank you,
druid.
adventurer. I was afraid that it was lost for good.
Exactly.
I don't have much use for it
Alright,
anymore, but
got 3
wash it off
tin
and
slot
I'm sure
bags. That's
you could make
nice.
use of it.
Pun. What do you call a psychic gnome that just committed a hit and run? A small, medium, at large. Wow. Small, medium, at large. Wow. Psychic gnome that committed a hit and run.
What can I do for
Wow.
you? Such horrible news. At least
Alright.
three
That
of
got a
us
chuckle out of me.
survived.
I don't know if it's a pun,
when
but
will the
I
killing
approve of
end?
that one, Fred.
I long for the day when King Magni subject.
Alright, and I think I'm gonna drop out of Discord here. So thanks again, man. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, man. See ya.
Later. Okay. Let me disconnect over on here. All right. And let's turn in some quests. So off stream, I will have to plan on making a trip down to Ironforge to train. I'll probably do a lot of World of Walking off stream because I'm pretty sure I have Stormwind and Ironforge quests to turn in, and I now have level 28 spells to get. So that'll be my plan.
Well met. Well fought, adventurer.
And we have the
dragons
catapult
are not the
killing
same
quest
threat they
now.
were when they had dragons, but they're still fierce opponents.
That was a terrible joke. A+.
While you were
I'll have to remember that one. What do you call a gnome? A psychic gnome that just committed a hit and run. A small medium at large. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing, Fred. Alright, so let's go log out. I also have a bunch of leather I need to sell in the auction house. A bunch of hides. I need to get my first aid trained up. Probably have some iron. I think I sent the iron already. So, my friends, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my last break of the day, and when we come back, we're going to swap over to some Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So, thanks for anybody who's not going to hang out, who hung out for the WoW, but I'm gonna AFK a bit. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack when we come out. Checking out a new game. So y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends. GG cookie time for no deaths in WoW. Always GG cookie time, no deaths in WoW.